Talking with Bob Danley of the Lee Metcalf National Wildlife Refuge. Good morning, Bob.
Hey, good morning, Steve, and everybody.
You know, a little bit of snow, and that always means different birds are kind of landing and taking a little break on their trip south.
Absolutely. In fact, snow geese aren't really named for their arrival of the snow season. However, they are passing through, and the time is appropriate. It's usually October to late November is when the light geese, and generically called, that means snow geese and Ross's geese, are passing through this part of Montana. Ross's geese, in fact, it's a small version of the Snow Goose, named after an agent from the Hudson Fur Bay Company. This is a very interesting bird. It was first described in 1779, I believe, but the actual nesting areas weren't found until, I think, 1940.
Wow.
And in fact, this bird was considered rare for the longest time. It typically winters in the Central Valley of California, where it was really hunted quite a bit. And the numbers got as low as 5,000 birds there. And then they passed some laws, concerning the hunting thing. And then our agricultural practices changed, and that really benefited this bird. So its population in the 50s was somewhere around 5,000. It is now zoomed up to something over 1 million.
Well, now, you say they're like the snow geese. How do you tell the difference?
Yeah, no, that's a real good question. They're just a smaller version, really. And also, one of the key elements to look at is the bill. A snow goose has a kind of elongated bill. The Ross's goose looks exactly the same, mostly all white, except its bill is really short, kind of pushed in, and very triangular, like an isosceles triangle. All the sides are equal. And also, the snow goose has like a grin patch, which is, the edge of the bill is black, so it looks like it's grinning at a distance, and the snow goose, or the Ross's goose, lacks that. It has gray carbuncles on the upper part, which sounds kind of ugly, although, at a distance you really can't see it. It's a gray area on a pinkish bill. So
it's not necessarily a pug,
no.
but it's got a shorter bill than a regular snow goose.
No, both the snow goose and the Ross's goose are really different from other geese in that they're polymorphic. In other words, not only are they white in some cases, but in other cases they're bluish.
Oh man!
Now, hunters used to refer to, in fact, at one time they were thought to be separate species. A white snow goose was called a snow goose, and the blue phase was called a blue goose. And then through research, they discovered that, no, this isn't the case. It's all one species, and it just kind of like has to do with the recessive genes.
I think it's because one is colder than the other, and it turns blue, right?
That could be. I mean, if you're a darker color, you're going to definitely absorb more of the heat from the sunshine. So
yeah, I like the sound of geese at night when they're flying over town. That's always a neat sound.
Yeah, in fact, I did hear a report that somebody said that not last night, but the night before, the geese were flying over Hamilton, and those were snow geese.
All right, and you can see them every once in a while at the Metcalf.
That's right. Everybody come on down. You're all welcome.